Hello everybody and welcome to day number 6 of Marvel Rivals Imperialism. In the last video we had our first DPS versus DPS battle where we had Winter Soldier taking on Hela, and Winter Soldier did claim that victory, as you can see from the map here. But without further ado, you know the drill by this point. Let's spin the wheel, shall we? Alright, it looks like it is Mantis's turn. Let's spin the arrow to figure out which direction that she is attacking. Alright, we are going southwest. So let's pull up our map again here. And again, because I cannot stop rolling it, it looks like Mantis is taking over this white space here. So let's change the map to see what that looks like. Alrighty, as you can see, Mantis has now taken over that white section of space, and now she is looking a lot larger, which is pretty cool. But now we gotta spin the wheel again to see who is actually going to be battling today. Let's find out. Alright, we got Groot, and let's see the direction. Alright, looks like about the same direction, a little bit more west than south this time. So let's take a look at where that is for Groot. Alright, here we have Groot on the map, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be Groot versus Hawkeye, especially if we're looking from the center of Groot like we were talking about in the last video. This is great news for those of you who wanted, who were upset at me that Groot and Wolverine are so close to each other on the map. It looks like Groot will at least be battling Hawkeye first, which should give him a little bit of a better chance in this game. Alright, we have now loaded into Groot versus Hawkeye. This is going to be a pretty disappointing one for me regardless, because these are two of my most played characters in this game. Alright, both players are approaching the center of the map. A new map, again, which is fantastic. Apologies if I'm a little bit less energy today. I had a really exhausting day at work and I'm feeling a little sick. Oh wow, immediately Groot is doing insane damage to the Hawkeye. It's not even close so far. He's just walling off the Hawkeye, and Hawkeye is dead. I think it might have been to the wall, I didn't see there. But it looks like Groot will be taking the point first. Alright, Hawkeye is on the way back here. He needs to come up with a little bit of a better strategy in order to win this fight. Groot is about half health though, which should help him. Ooh, and despite landing his hits, it looks like he's about to die again.